Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brady's false confession was rejected, and Tate was tried as an adult eavesdropper. Brady Black's effort to take the fall for Tate Black will not go as well as he had intended, according to Days of Our Lives. Although Teresa Donovan will support Brady accepting responsibility for the pills Tate is discovered with, Ray Fernandez will assume he's hiding for his son. Of course, Brady will do just that, so Tate will not let his father end up in jail. Tate will instead demand his own arrest, so E.J. DiMera will make things as difficult for him as possible. Tate's bail will be revoked because E.J. will consider Tate responsible for Holly Jonas' overdose and eventual coma. To make matters worse, E.J. will finally declare that he is going to try Tate as an adult. That will very certainly lead to a violent fight between Brady and E.J. Teresa will cry as Tate's situation worsens, but only Holly can make things right by waking up and telling the truth. Unfortunately, Days says Holly's doctors are unsure whether she will awaken at all. Before Clyde Weston issues a perilous new order, Stephen DiMera and Ava Vitale will face Harris Michaels' challenging questions. Later, Stephen will have a disagreement with E.J., and Everett Lynch will overhear more than the DiMera brothers would like. After being forced to pump the brakes in the bedroom, Abe Carver, James Reynolds, will say "I'm sorry" to Paulina Price. Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree will have an easier time with their own sizzling between the covers, so expect their romance to blossom rapidly. Other days report that Nicole will pray for a miracle at Holly's bedside, while Tate is concerned about his time at Statesville. Trip Johnson will also question Ava about the drug scandal that he has heard about. Trip will have plenty of reasons to stay in Salem, given this and Holly's illness. Trip may decide that he cannot abandon Ava in her predicament, nor can he abandon Holly if she becomes his patient. Regardless, Trip will have some terrible news for Wendy Shin when she's packing for Hong Kong, according to Days. Trip appears to have withdrawn his promise to go there with Wendy, leaving her to consider what this implies for her own future. Sloane Peterson Brady will do her best to put a halt to Leo Stark's out-of-control expenditures. DOL reports that Xander Cook will try to get Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, to move in with him so that they can both be parents to Victoria Horton Cook without the regular handoffs. As an added benefit, Xander will propose that they be near to one another. It appears that Sarah will accept the move-in offer and take the following steps toward a genuine romantic reconnection with Xander. According to Days of Our Lives, the week of January 1st to 5th will be full with surprises and upheavals. Holly's death, Tate's punishment, Harris's interrogation, and Abe's celebration. Nicole Walker DiMera hears of Holly Jonas' overdose on Days of Our Lives. Teresa Donovan is enraged when Alex Kyriakis blames Tate Black for Holly's overdose. Harris Michaels inquires Stephen DiMera and Ava Vitale. In addition, Abe Carver and Paulina Price celebrate the new year together. Our Daily Lives Holly Jonas overdose DOL reveals that Tate will discover Holly collapsed with foam gushing from her mouth. Tate will be terrified and will seek assistance. Earlier in the evening, Holly attempted to persuade Tate to take ADHD medication with her. Tate refused, and Holly stormed out to the ladies' room to administer the tablets herself. Holly is said to be a victim of contaminated medications. Nicole, understandably, will be devastated. Nicole and E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, will also press for clarification. Will Tate even get a fair trial with E.J. as the district attorney? DOL Tate Black is to blame. Fans might expect Alex to blame Tate for Holly's drug use on the show. Teresa will go insane about the theory. Despite Teresa's agreement with Konstantin Meliunis, Tate will trump any demand the Greek conman makes. As Tate goes deeper into trouble, Teresa's focus must shift to her son. E.J.'s revenge, Tate's bail has been revoked. John's wit, Everett overhears. E.J. DiMera retaliates following Holly Jonas' overdose, according to Days of Our Lives. Highlights from Days of Our Lives. Tate Black's bail has been revoked. E.J. and Stephen DiMera's dispute is overheard by Everett Lynch. In addition, John Black imparts wisdom to Brady Black. Continue reading to find out what's next in the Peacock soap drama. Our Daily Lives Holly Jonas Overdose DOL reveals that Tate attempts to seek aid following Holly's overdose. By blaming Tate for Holly's predicament, Alex Kyriakis irritates Teresa Donovan, Emily O'Brien. Our Daily Lives EJ's vengeance, Tate's bail revoked, Everett overhears, and John's wisdom in the first week of January. Nicole Walker DiMera is heartbroken over her daughter's situation. In addition, Harris Michaels questions Stefan DiMera and Ava Vitale about medications. In other news, Abe Carver and Paulina Price spend New Year's Eve together. DOOL. Fans can anticipate EJ to hold Tate accountable for Holly's death. Trip Johnson fears his mother is involved in the drug trade. Stefan and Ava are put to the test by Clyde Weston's directive. EJ also confronts Stefan passionately about what happened to Holly. Also read Jackie Cox's tragic return on Days of Our Lives. Our Daily Lives Everett Lynch overhears Chad DiMera and Julie Williams discussing loss and the future on Days of Our Lives. Sloane Peterson is a writer. Brady is troubled by Leo Stark's extravagant spending. Nicole is keeping vigil with Holly. Everett also overhears Stefan and EJ arguing. DOL on Tate delves farther into his confession. John imparts some sound advice to Brady. Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree awaken from a night of passion. Abe also apologizes to Paulina for not being able to be intimate with her. Also read DOL Trip endangers Ben Weston to punish Clyde for blackmailing Ava. Our Daily Lives Tate Black's bail has been revoked. Tate's bail has been revoked. It has been established that EJ is to blame. Brady and Teresa attempt to console a terrified Tate. Xander Cook invites Sarah Horton to live with him. Wendy Shin is also collecting her belongings when Trip delivers some bad news. Trip may not accompany Wendy to China after all. Is Trip relocating to China? Trip wants to move to China to be with his love Victoria, according to Days of Our Lives. However, it appears that many fans are dissatisfied with the concept. This is because the serial continues to kill off characters who fans desire to see on the screen. Continue reading to learn everything you need to know. Our Daily Lives is Trip relocating to China? Of course, many Days of Our Lives fans have expressed their concerns on social media. Some even commented with, "I noticed that Trip is one of the characters that the show regularly rotates out, usually it's to Seattle, he'll probably be gone for 3 or 4 months, not sure if Wendy will return with him, but that has been the pattern with Trip, Kristen, Sarah, John, Steve, Lucas, Bonnie, Justin, Maggie to name a few, along with, I really hope they leave. Those two make watching paint dry fun. They're as dull as hell." Please share intriguing stories with us on #days. What happened after Li Shin's murder? I would have preferred a whodunit, as #days was known for outstanding mysteries in the past. A lot of these characters have so much potential, but the writing of so many of them, including the vets, is just so underdeveloped, wrote another fan. Trip is a Johnson, yet he rarely appears in scenes with them, much like Stephanie. Ava used to be a mob princess, but they don't play that beat anymore. And then there was this show loves to kick people off and then bring them right back. He hasn't been back in a year and he's already gone. It's annoying because I'll never understand it. Trip wants to leave Salem from Days of Our Lives. Fans of Days of Our Lives will have to tune in to find out what happens next. DOL is available on Peacock's streaming service. Keep an eye on this space because we have a hunch there is a lot more to come. What are your thoughts on this story? Please share your ideas in the comments area below. Keep an eye on this space because we have a hunch there is a lot more to come.